This is from section 1.1, number 12, and I've written the problem on the board, and it asks us to find the least common denominator. So the first step is to write down each one of your denominators, and I've done that here. W minus 4, 3W minus 1, and those are completely factored. You can't do anything else to those. Those are factored, but what you want to do is factor all your denominators. And 3W squared minus 13W plus 4 will factor into, hopefully, two binomials. What times what will give you 3W squared. So that's going to be a 3W and a W. And then you want to get a positive 4. And the middle term's negative, so that's going to be a negative 1 and a negative 4. So check that. 3W times W is 3W squared. Negative 1 times negative 4 is positive 4. And we need to get a negative 13W in the middle. So you multiply the insides, and that's a negative W. And you multiply the outsides, and that's a negative 12W. And when you combine those, you get negative 13W. So we have factored correctly. All right, so we've got denominators of W minus 4, 3W minus 1, and then these. So what you do when you find your least common denominator, you list all of your factors. So your first factor is W minus 4. Your second factor is 3W minus 1. And then you don't write these again because you've already listed them. So you ask yourself, how many times does the W minus 4 show up in the denominators? It shows up once here, none here, and W minus 4 shows up once here. So what was the most it showed up in any one denominator? You don't combine them, any one denominator. The biggest number we said was once. So that's going to be W minus 4 to the first power, one time. Now do the same thing for 3W minus 1. How many times does 3W minus 1 show up here? None. How about here? 3W minus 1 shows up once. How about in this third case? Once. What was the most we said? Once. So there's your LCD.